Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look here at FUBO TV stock. This is one that we have been trading extremely heavily in the past, so if you enjoyed the video or if you learned something new today, make sure you like and subscribe down below. But again guys, I'm going to be touching base here on FUBO TV. There was a humongous piece of news dropped today that could really change the face of this whole company and stock perspective. So this is something that you really need to know if you are an investor on FUBO TV. But also I want to show you the amazing play that we hit in our Discord today on this FUBO TV stock. Now this morning at around 7 a.m. I told you guys buy your long-term FUBO here because it's popping. The volume was extremely high here in the morning, and as you guys can see, I got in on a lot of the plays that I talked about this morning: FUBO, Carnival, and Apple. The Apple was extremely successful, almost $300 of profit, 20%. And then I was not expecting this, but the FUBO came out for a monster 60% in almost 20 minutes. So again, guys, that is a 20-minute 60% trade. Absolutely insane. So I still can't believe this is real, guys. But at the end of the day, I closed that trade for around $800, as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, 75% profit. And I think that FUBO will still be going higher over the next few days. So I want to show you exactly why I closed that trade and also what I'm going to be expecting over the next few days as far as price action and what you should do as a trader if you're also looking at FUBO stock. Now, looking at FUBO stock here, you can see very clearly that we had some previous lines here on the chart that may or may not have become realistic of what happened on the chart. And as you can see with FUBO, we were expecting a breakout of this wedge, and we did get that, but unfortunately it was not a breakout to the upside. Instead, it was a breakout to the downside, and this largely came as a result of the earnings. Now, I made my last video after this earnings talking about how disappointing it was and the fact that I was lessening my position on FUBO. But as you guys can see, I was still having my ear to the street in case that there was some kind of news or some kind of pop in volume, because I know that this stock really likes to run and then stop and run and then stop. So I was looking for that moment to hop in, and I guess I got really lucky today. But at the same time, we do have a few lines on the chart that are extremely concrete. So I want to show you again what lines are going to be consistent with what's going to be going on in the future with FUBO and which one of these lines can we delete. Now, as you just saw there, I deleted the bottom side of that channel. I don't think that that's being respected anymore. As you can see, we're setting up more of a triangle shape now, more of a flag shape with the bottom price of $23. And that is a support that we identified a couple of weeks ago, actually, when we did catch a great dip buy on FUBO. Now, the last time we actually did get a massive trade on this company was when we bought them at 23 and sold them at around 50. So again, guys, that was a massive trade that we made on FUBO. And this stock is one of those that has potential to run even when the news is light, but especially when the news is as big as this, then there's going to be some massive potential. But let's get into exactly what happened today and what is making FUBO stock move the way that it did. Now, again, guys, that is going to have to do here with this Yahoo Finance article that is talking about essentially what happened with FUBO. Now, as I told you guys, Yahoo Finance is a great website, not for its finance home or for that BS stuff that they put on the main home where they talk about is it overvalued or undervalued. Most of the time, those analysts are incorrect, but it is very valuable to come to the conversations tab on FUBO or on Yahoo Finance, sorry, and see exactly what people are talking about when a current event happens here, like we're seeing with FUBO TV. Now, with this stock, there are no current articles talking about what exactly happened with this company. And if I didn't have this Yahoo Finance conversations tab, I really would have no clue about why this stock popped massively. So again, guys, this is going to be a great resource if you're looking for in-the-moment news, or if you're looking for some live news that you want to find out what is happening exactly with a stock, then this is going to be a great place to come and look. And as you can see, FUBO TV is said to have acquired the exclusive live streaming rights to the Qatar World Cup for 2022, especially the qualifying matches of South American Football Confederation teams. So again, guys, this is massive potential for the company, and this is going to mean that they can have a lot of revenue coming out of this event. Now, this event is larger than the Super Bowl, larger than a lot of the other sports that we see, the NBA Finals, larger than all of those in the US. So again, guys, this is a massive event at a worldwide scale that FUBO is going to be participating in. And not only that, they are going to be the exclusive live streaming rights for a lot of these games. So people are going to basically have to download FUBO in order to see the games. So again, guys, this is going to be extremely positive for the stock going forward, not only for the short term and how many people are going to sign up next quarter or 2022 in those quarters of the game, but also how many of those people could potentially stay for the long term. So again, guys, I think that this is going to be great for FUBO in the long run in 2022, especially when these games are happening. But also, this is going to be a great catalyst for FUBO to begin bouncing from that $23 a stock range. And again, guys, a lot of the times I tell you that these stocks set up and they come to the support price and people think, oh, well, maybe they will break below. And then all of a sudden we get a massive piece of news like what we got here with FUBO. Again, guys, this is always going to happen in the stock market and we need to be prepared as investors. So with FUBO, my best recommendation would have been to buy at around the $20 a flat level on FUBO. Buy a long-term option, a yearly option. That way you know that within a year's time, whatever happens, this company will be back above that line. And really, if you can't buy a year of time with a company, if you don't believe that it might be above in a year, then why are you in on that company? Do you really believe in the long-term investment? So again, guys, like I said, I was holding shares, a small position of shares because I had reduced the size. But then today, this morning, I stepped in massively with around 6 options contracts. So that's more than I usually buy. But again, FUBO TV was setting up to be a massive trade. And also, they are one of those companies that can pop on a day when there is crazy news. So again, guys, they went to $24. I sold out for that massive 75% profit, almost $900, or sorry, $800. But again, guys, I want to talk about what's going to be happening in the future and what we can expect from a company like FUBO now that they are kind of pausing here on the day and showing us the clear level where they want to pause. As you can see, near this $24 to $25 level is where FUBO is taking a breath here. And not only that is where they are deciding to pause for the day. So again, guys, that is no coincidence. I think that FUBO is running for the day, has kind of paused here or is going to stop for the rest of the day. But coming into tomorrow and the rest of the week, that's something that we can really talk about and really think about what's going to be happening. So I think that FUBO will be coming above this $26 line because that is exactly where their 200 moving average is. Now, I always tell you guys this as well in my videos. The 200 moving average shows us the long-term direction of a stock. So FUBO is going to be trying its hardest to break above this 200 EMA over the next few days. And you can see that it's no coincidence that this is coming near the level where FUBO has retested in the past. So $26 has been a level where FUBO just flips and flops, and you can see that this has happened a lot of times in the past. So again, 26 is going to be that level that we need to watch with FUBO. If it breaks above, then we can look for 30 plus and maybe even a break from this wedge that's forming over the overall time frames. But if we do not see a break above 26, then again, guys, look for 23 as a buy. I think that we will break above this price because of the massive volume. You can see that we have almost 4x the average volume today. So again, that was another reason I decided to look at this stock. They were having some crazy volume this morning and in the pre-market. So I jumped in and I decided to take a risk and it went really well for me today, guys. But as always, this is not a great way to trade if you are a long-term investor or if you are the type of person that gets scared easily. I was down on FUBO at one point, considering selling out of my position, but I held on because I have a long-term conviction on FUBO. I liked what this stock does, and I really thought that there was going to be some kind of news coming out as a result of what I told you guys, that usually it comes out as a result of these chart patterns setting up at the same time. So again, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and smash subscribe. It's very early in the morning where I am, so if I sound a little disoriented or tired, I'm sorry, guys, but I really wanted to get this video out to you as soon as possible and with no cuts, so there's no nasty black bars at the top and bottom of the screen. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope all your plays are in the green.